The class and the students become an agency, and we take on a real-life healthcare client. It doesn't get any more real than this.
Martinelli had told us about the healthcare promotion PR capstone, and as soon as she told me about that, I instantly knew that's what I wanted to do.
We brought ourselves together as an agency, most of us, for the first time. It was really difficult because we're young and everyone wants their opinion to be heard, and while that was going on, we were simultaneously dealing with the international client who we had to understand and get their perspective on many things. Our biggest challenge was coming to an understanding of their perceptions on mental health.
Working with guest speakers was a really great experience, mostly because you get to see the ins and outs of the mental health industry, which we didn't know a lot about to begin with. So you get to see, how do you treat patients with mental illness? How do you learn a lot about how can you implement a PR plan with not a lot of money or no budget at all. So all of the guest speakers combined really gave us a good foundation of where we should go, and also an insight into really what we're doing.
Our main objective was to significantly increase the membership numbers that Shine currently has. We revised some of their internet tools that they use, like their membership page along with social media, and we also took the advice of Katrina Gay. She's the communications director at NAMI, and she works with Chuck, and she gave us a lot of great information about social media through a Skype conversation.
Group was basically working on developing Shine Arts as a separate entity from Shine, and we really wanted to expose the truly amazing artwork that some of the artists that are actually service users create in the Basement Resource Center and the Basement Club of Shine blog forum, and we're creating a Facebook page to help get the word out about Shine Arts, and so people can really see what they do.
Right, I was part of the support groups and helpline. There were 4 of us in the group. It was just really great to be able to find new means of support for people that's relevant to the age group that we're in, which is 18 to 34. That is going to work to help make an iPhone app for Shine. The Taking Control book that we're going to work with. We're also doing a whole bunch of promotional material for them as well.
Going to Ireland was really great because we actually got to finally meet the client, and working with someone all semester is one thing, but when you actually get to see them and get to know them and really get to know their personalities, you can really then implement your PR plan better because you begin to.
It was awesome of Martin to show us around the regional office. It was a great experience to really see Shine in action, and it was cool sitting down and having a group session with them and then showing us around.
But I suppose each of us in the regions, especially there's 6 regions, 6 of us regional development officers, we kind of have strengths, and I won't say weaknesses because we don't have weaknesses.
In our presentation to Shine, we had to present to their entire management team, which was John, Elaine, Pat, Khalil, Killian, and Dolores.
Presenting to the client was a little bit intimidating. Fortunately, I was accompanied by 2 of my classmates. We really wanted to make it more interactive. Instead of using PowerPoint, we used a Prezi presentation.
And so I think you're just so on the ball from my point of view.
From my perspective, what you've done is identified very feasible actions based on the fact that we're already doing some of them.
That the agency, that Young and Able, got a €5,000 budget from an organization that really does not have much money, and that the entire management team now has decided to implement an intern program in all of their sites throughout Ireland is a real testament to the work and the commitment that this agency and all the students have. I think I know Shine was so incredibly impressed with everything that the agency did.